Giants take their undefeated record on the road to New Orleans. The Giants surprised a lot of people when they let their veteran quarterback Phil Simms go, but Dave Brown has shown remarkable leadership since he stepped in. He's also shown the Giants the way to 3 straight wins. Mike Sherrard was having a great season in '93 until he was sidelined by the latest in a series of bad injuries. Now he's back and looking to prove himself all over again. Another man with something to prove is Jim Everett. Signed from the Rams after a couple of shaky seasons in LA, he wants to renew his lapsed membership of the NFL's elite quarterback club. And the Saints have signed the man who could help him get back in. Michael Haynes is the first real speed receiver New Orleans have had in years. The fact that they took him from their old rivals Atlanta was just a bonus. The game is at the Louisiana Superdome, site of many a Super Bowl, and we join the game in the second quarter after the two teams traded field goals in the first. Your commentators are Joe Buck and Tim Green, and the Saints are about to punt from deep in their own half.
85. Watch it now!
Beautiful punt by Barnhart. High spiral. Thomas Lewis from inside his 40. Great return by Lewis. Brought down inside the 30. Thomas Lewis, the rookie from Indiana, brought down by Vince Buck. A 49-yard punt and a 40-yard return by Lewis.
Great field position for the Giants, and despite the prayers of the home faithful, 4 plays later, they're threatening at the 15.
First and 10 for the Giants. Brown has it thrown right back into his face. Wayne Martin, he's been doing that the last 2 weeks.
He's been doing that, and the Saints coming into this game knew that Dave Brown was going to run the bootleg. And when he runs the bootleg, you can do 2 things as a defensive lineman. You see Martin's shaking his head there. No, you can't do that on me. And watching for that bootleg, not letting the quarterback get outside of you so he can run around free.
Second down and 10, and Callaway in motion. To Meggett out of the backfield inside the 10. He picked up 5. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Meggett gives you a lot out of the backfield.
He does. Watch Dave Brown's eyes there. He looks, he knows he's going to David Meggett on this play. He didn't look anywhere else. He took the ball from the snap. He dropped back, and his eyes were focused right in the middle of the field. When Dave Meggett appeared, he delivered the ball.
6 defensive backs check into the game for the Saints on 3rd and 5. Touchdown, Giants. Mike Sherrard gives New York the lead.
You know, they made that look easy. I mean, Mike Sherrard coming in on that slant pattern. Dave Brown dropping back and just whipping that ball right out there. And the crowd noise really not a factor. The Giants coming into this game were worried about the crowd noise in the dome. They practiced with it all week in their bubble. They had 4 speakers blaring the volume, getting the intensity up. But here, Dave Brown's been able to call and run his offense really unhindered by the crowd.
David Treadwell puts it through. The extra point is good. And the Giants have a 10-3 lead. Dave Brown connects with Mike Sherrard. Play action, Everett. Over the middle, picked off by Booty. John Booty inside the 15-yard line. Big interception by the extra defensive back.
Well, the Giants couldn't get a touchdown out of that turnover, but they did get this David Treadwell field goal from 32 yards out, and that extended their lead to 10.
Play action, and Everett puts it up and completes it to the tight end, Irv Smith. But good coverage by Corey Miller.
Corey Miller was all over Irv Smith. Corey Miller going to dinner, and he looked about the same size as Lance Smith. He looked like a lineman.
Second down and 8. Everett, incomplete. Looking for Derek Ned. Great coverage by John Booty. 8 yards to go. Everett puts it up. Wide open, Michael Haynes. Look at the speed. Out of bounds inside the 5. That's why they picked up Michael Haynes.
Michael Haynes said the first time he came to New Orleans, he had played in Atlanta for years and years, and they hated to see him come here. He's from New Orleans, but they hated to see his speed in Atlanta. He was always burning the Saints deep. They picked him up in the offseason.
61-yard reception. Everett to Michael Haynes, and it's his first big play reception of the season. So first and goal from the 7. Everett. Oh, what a play. What a play defensively, trying to get it to the tight end. Jarvis Williams, the safety, tipped it away.
Jarvis Williams, the safety, tipping it away, and Keith Hamilton, number 75, getting up, getting the pressure on Jim Everett. You see, he's got to just dump it off quick, and then Williams really leaping through the air. He looked like Superman.
Jarvis Williams with the effort knocks it away, and it brings up second and goal for the Saints, down 13-3. Delayed handoff. And brought down inside the 5-yard line is Derek Ned. The Saints.
They're up in the shotgun, so everybody in the stadium knows it's going to be a pass.
Third and goal, and Everett to put it up. Wide open touchdown. Quinn Early. How can Quinn Early be that wide open? There was no one around him.
Well, Felipe Sparks was the guy who had the coverage on him. You could see after Early caught the pass, Sparks was so upset with himself, he ripped his helmet right off. I think if he didn't pull it off himself, it would have blown off from all the frustration that he had.
Morton Anderson on to try the extra point. He could make it a 3-point game. Anderson is perfect as usual. That makes it a 3-point game, 13-10 New York.
This is a classic trick. You watch him, Sparks is on Small breaks to the inside, and then when Early breaks outside, these two guys here have got to switch. They got to say switch, switch, and each get on their receivers, but Sparks stays a little too long with Haynes.
And Raymond didn't switch off and take Early into the corner. And I mean wide, wide open. Meggett. Good tackle by the rookie Joe Johnson.
Well, we're inside the 2-minute mark now, and the Giants are not in a 2-minute offense.
Back, and Dan Reeves doesn't want to take any chances from his own 20. Cross in motion, and again a handoff. Meggett picked up 6 as he cut it back across the middle. On and 4 for the Giants. Meggett the lone setback. Brown to put it up. Intercepted. Williams gone. Touchdown, and the Saints will have the lead at the half. That's why they didn't want to put the ball in the air, and with exactly 1 minute left in the half, the interception for the touchdown by James Williams, his second interception of the year.
Watch him. He just steps right up. I mean, and Sherrard didn't even look like he was slowing down. Sherrard looked like he was going deep. Dave Brown was throwing the ball short. Dave Brown getting hit. Nice pressure by the Saints. And then James Williams just waltzing into the end zone.
The extra point by Anderson is good, and just like that, in a blink, the Saints lead by 4.
And there's the man responsible, James Williams. 17-13 to New Orleans at halftime. Will be 2-yard line.
They send the fullback in motion and hand off to Derek Brown. And he is brought down by Jarvis Williams in the backfield.
Michael Brooks butting up and getting into a big, heavy offensive line.
2nd down and 11 after a loss of 1. Everett changing up on the line, something the Saints do rarely. Derek Brown, not much over the left side. He picked up 4. 3rd down and 7. Opening possession of the 2nd half, and Everett to put it up deep. Caught inside the 45. Quinerly.
Down the middle of the field, not outside. You see the tight end, Wesley Wells, crossing in front to clear it out.
Oh,
and
what a throw.
Early, yeah, I mean, Everett put that ball, he dropped it right in the bucket.
You cannot forget about Quinerly. 33-yard pickup, and on 1st down, Everett a pump fake. 1st down catch by the fullback Derek Ned inside the 25 of New York. Giants show blitz. The Saints pick it up into the end zone and nearly picked off. Thomas Randolph with great coverage downfield on Michael Haynes. 2nd down and 10. From the 23, they hand it off to Brown. There's Randolph again, forcing the play out of bounds. Brown lost 1.
Wait, did you see
why Randolph is in there? He's made 2 terrific plays back-to-back. On 3rd down, Haynes over the middle. Came up short of the 1st down by a couple of yards. Here, it would put them up by an even 7. 32-yard field goal attempt here by Morton Anderson. Good snap, good hold, good kick, and the Saints lead by 7.
The Giants' next drive, Dave Brown found tight end Howard Cross on 3rd and 9, and he took it all the way to the Saints' 36. But apart from occasional big completions, the Giants' offense was struggling. Once again, they couldn't get the ball into the end zone. And this time, David Treadwell couldn't get it through the uprights either. His 48-yard attempt blocked by Frank Warren. And that was it for the 3rd quarter. We rejoin the game on the first play of the 4th, with the Saints driving deep in their opponent's half at the Giants' 20.
Brown with another cutback. He got 5.
use their momentum to open up holes?
2nd down and 6. Everett with the rollout, completes it to the tight end Smith. Inside the 5. And back behind the play, a couple of plays.
He just didn't have anything to hang on to, and he was frustrated on that play.
1st and goal. Touchdown, Derek Brown. Saints lead by 14.
Well, New Orleans have had trouble running the ball, but Derek Brown got the blocking he needed there, going in untouched to put the Saints up by 2 touchdowns. Wants to pick it up with Mike Horan about to punt.
Good snap. Decent kick. Hughes from just inside his 30. Lost the football. Fumble, and the Giants recover. ugly pass, but caught. A flag on the play. Callaway with the reception inside the 5.
You have to wonder who the flag is going to be thrown on this play, because Callaway pushes the defender away in order to catch the ball.
This call could go either way. Gordon McCarter will give us the call.
Pass interference, number 39 on the defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 80 on the offense. The penalty's offset, replay, 3rd down.
Offsetting penalties will bring the play back. And you wonder if the unsportsmanlike conduct came on the spike when he spiked the ball down.
Oh, let's take a look at it here. They call Carl Lee on the pass interference because he did have his hands on Callaway. Now watch it here. That spike, that's the unsportsmanlike conduct. And what just a bad timing and a bad penalty for the Giants to have that play called back. Dan Reeves is livid.
Well, right or wrong, and there's no doubt what Dan Reeves thought about it. That call killed the Giants' drive. And instead of being down by the New Orleans goal line, they had to punt. And things got no better on New York's next drive. Wayne Martin stopped them this time, sacking Dave Brown on 3rd down. Once again, the Giants had to settle for a field goal to make it 27-16. Next Giants possession, more of the same. Tyrone Leggett this time blitzing from the cornerback position, and Dave Brown hit for his 7th sack of the game. As we rejoin it, time's running out on the Giants' unbeaten record. They're at the Saints' 43 with 3:50 left.
Again on 1st down. The pass complete to the tight end Howard Cross, just inside the 40.
The other thing it does when you run up to the line and you run the 2-minute offense like the Giants are doing now is it tires out those defensive linemen. It tires out those pass rushers. You'll see guys running on and off the field trying to switch off so they've got fresh rushers in the game.
Incomplete. Sherrard, the intended receiver. 6 defensive backs into the game for New Orleans. 3rd down and 5. Incomplete, overthrown, looking for Sherrard. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Giants are just going to have to line it up and go for it. It's 4th and 5. Brown avoids the pressure and completes it to Howard Cross.
Well, you asked earlier whether or not Dave Brown was composed, and he showed composure on that play. Feeling the heat, not only feeling the heat, feeling the Saints all over him, and just hanging in there with one of them hanging on to him, getting the ball downfield for the 1st down.
On 1st down, Brown, incomplete to Megan. The Giants have one.
I think he should have stayed in the pocket and waited for one of his receivers to come back to the ball.
Second down and 10. Callaway gets out of bounds. Great work by Chris Callaway to not only pick up yards, but stop the clock.
Again, the Giants line answering the call and giving Dave Brown time. Watch it here. He sits in the pocket. They open up the lane. Great pass protection and a smart play to get out of bounds.
Batted, caught. Arthur Marshall with the reception, short of the 1st down. It'll bring up another 4th down.
And here it's going to be Wayne Martin reaching in and just tapping that ball. And a heads-up play by Marshall.
4th down and 2. Complete. First down. Aaron Pierce inside the 5.
Dave Brown signaling for his team to line up so that they can run the clock play, stop the clock before the 2-minute warning.
And he does.
That's like getting an extra timeout, you know.
From the 3. Touchdown, Sherrard. His second of the day.
You know, we've got to give credit to the Giants' offensive line because they were 4th and 2, and then they were 2nd and 3 from the goal. And on each of the last 2 plays, Dave Brown just stood back there, took his time. They enabled him to keep that composure and complete those passes. Now the Giants are back into it.
They're going to go after the 2-point conversion here, which would make it then a 3-point game. It's now a 5-point game.
Sure, they make this, and all they need is a field goal to tie.
Callaway in motion. 2-point try, Meggett. Stopped.
Now the Giants have to get the ball into the end zone.
It's a 5-point game thanks to this touchdown completion of Mike Sherrard.
Yeah, look at that protection, and then just a nice throw, delivering the ball right on the money. Now here's the 2-point conversion here, and nice run defense by the Saints.
So the Giants' last hope was to try to recover the onside kick.
Free ball, who has it? It's recovered by New Orleans. Leslie Walls coming away with it for the Saints.
So a big win for Jim Everett and the Saints, and they move to 2 and 3. The Giants are no longer perfect. They drop to 3 and 1.
We knew coming in they had a great pass rush, and they got some great athletes out there that are really quick. And I think the key with them is, you know, when they blitz guys, obviously you give something up in return to do that, and they have really a quick secondary, and they react really well.